All right, and we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for tonight's 5 Questions with a Superstar with the one, the only, Chris Coma from the Black Hill Rise. Chris, are you there?
What up?
Yes!
What up, my ninjas?
Yeah, hell yeah.
How you living, brother?
I'm all right. How you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good.
Doing swell, if you could put it into a word, which you will, because I just did.
The weather has been nice. The weather has been nice where we're at. How's it? What's it like where you're at? I'm sure it's always sunny California. Where you at?
I'm in LA, so it's always paradise here. I don't know, man. It's about mild 80 something out there. Every day's beach weather.
Now we know that.
Yeah.
Jealous.
I don't mean to rub it in, man.
Son of a bitch.
We know that LA is just an expensive place to live. Is it true there's a tax that you guys have to pay so you can have sun every day? That's what I heard. That there's actually a sun tax.
Man.
That's not fair, man. We want sun over here too. All right, look.
What's a nice day in Michigan for you guys? Like 68?
It depends on what you call nice. Like if you like it at 70, you'll get like maybe 2 weeks out of the year of 70. If you like it at 90, you'll get like maybe 4 weeks of that out of the year. If you like it like 20,
it's rough.
You'll get like 8 weeks of 20 degrees. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah.
He was like, "What's good weather like there?" I was like, "Not shoveling." I think might be the good one. But look, we know that your time is important. We only have 5 questions of information we want to know. I might actually try to twist your arm and get another question in myself, but if it's cool, let's go right off the top. Okay.
Now,
absolutely.
Number 1.
You can hear us fine, right? Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That wasn't the question.
Number 2.
No, goddammit, no.
Now, I know when I was growing up
yes.
in stupid high school and in school like that, we always had music class. And I always wanted to learn how to play the drums. Just one of those things. But I always got stuck with, the fucking clarinet or here.
Now, wait a minute.
Oboe.
Is this your question?
Yeah.
Okay,
now,
all right. Number 1.
You are a goddamn drummer.
Yeah.
And you lived the life that I wanted to live. And every kid dreamed of that, being a drummer for a fucking rock band and just rocking it.
That's right.
Was that always the plan? Like, did you know from the rip, like, this is what I'm going to do? Or did you end up, you know what I mean? Like, how did we get here? How did we get here, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. I started playing drums when I was 10, and, that wasn't always everyone's vision, Everyone wants to be a rock star, so it was kind of like, I could go to college. I went to college, and one day couldn't find a parking space, and I'm like, this ain't for me. I'm out.
Right. You know where there's always parking at?
It sounds like any excuse would have done, but that one we will take and accept.
Right. There's always parking in your driveway.
Right.
Yeah, if I would have bought a sandwich and they didn't have mayo, I probably would have been.
You're right. You're like, if I get mayo on one more sandwich, college is over, man. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I was out anyway. So, yeah, it was always the plan. I mean, I always knew I could do it. I just never knew if I could find the right guys to do it with.
Nice.
So, like, being a singer, you could go with producers or, different groups or whatever. But, being a drummer, I can't. I mean, I guess I could tour just playing drums, but
you are the heart.
Show up, so.
You are the heart of the song. Am I correct in saying this? Right, the backbeat,
thanks,
the very, the drummer is the quintessential to what's going on, right?
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
That wasn't my question number 2. Goddammit, I'm just letting you know.
You're off. Everybody's off.
Yeah,
like, you are the god.
That's a lot of responsibility, Chris. That's what we're saying. We're like I think you chose wisely, and I'm pretty sure that your success is an testament to how good of a drummer you are. Number 2, ghosts. Do you believe in them, and have you ever had an experience with them? And that's not booze. That's like, ooh.
They're like,
No.
They're booing.
They're booing, but it's ghosts. No. So like any type of any paranormal activity ever happened to you? I know you're a lot of places. You go like around the world. So I know you've been maybe somewhere that's got to be haunted. Chris, tell me.
Yeah, I have actually. I'm not a very religious person, but I guess spiritual, you could say. Yes, absolutely.
Fair enough.
This is crazy. It's a true story. So I'm at in between tours. I don't know if this is our first South American tour we're going to, but we're going down south. Brazil, Argentina, Mexico. All the way down there, Chile and stuff. And I'm sitting there playing video games in my house. This is when I used to wear nail polish, a black nail polish. So I'm sitting there.
Right.
My nail polish falls over on the table, and like no one's doing anything. It's just me in a room playing Modern Warfare 3 back then.
Okay.
And starts spinning around on the table. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And I just got this weird presence. It was this spirit lady named Bonita. It followed me down to I started dreaming about this woman, and it was this weird presence that followed me down to South America. That was one of them. Another one I saw when I worked at a hospital. I saw a ghost in the parking lot.
You tried to wait a minute, wait, let's go back about this lady. Dude got pulled by a ghost. She was like, hey, I seen this motherfucker in here playing video games, and I was liking his ass, so I'm going to tip over his shit and try to get his number. Like, wait a minute, ghosty bitch, what is going on here? Fuck.
No, I swear, it was the weirdest thing, man. And I was like,
so
I don't know,
crazy.
I think her name's Bonita or something. And so I felt this like presence around me, and it wasn't bad or anything. And once I went to like South America, never again. I don't know if she was like trying to attach to my energy or what.
That's insane.
Yeah, that happened. I had a bad one time when I was dating some nutbag, and we were fighting, and then I woke up one night, and like a spirit or something was holding me down.
Whoa.
And I woke up. I swear, this is honest to God true story. I woke up, and I couldn't get up. And something was holding me down by like my shoulders and chest, and I was on the couch, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on? Like I can't get up." So finally, I see this like shadowy figure fly up and fly around the room, and the smoke alarm started chirping. I swear, dude, I can't make this up.
Oh shit!
Started chirping, and the batteries are dying, and the intervals started getting increasingly quicker.
That's
and I was
fucking
like,
crazy.
Tripping by this point, tripping.
Now, where was that one?
That was
at?
another time. That one was in North Hollywood. North Hollywood, California.
Okay.
All of a sudden it was in the corner of the room. The smoke alarm was like chirping, and I saw it like fly pretty quick towards the door, and the smoke alarm stopped chirping. I no explanation for that.
I would have been on the phone with John Zaffis, like, I got something for you to check out, horror collector.
Right.
Oh my God, that's fucking insane.
Now,
so like that's what I say. I'm not religious, but I think when that happens to someone, that'll make a believer out of anybody.
But you do
like,
believe,
all right,
regardless of the religious endeavors or whatever, you do believe in ghosts, though. You believe that after whatever happens to us, even maybe it's not even human people, you believe that there's something else. We'll say that. We'll agree on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, right on. All right, number three.
Now, we're in the business together. We've been doing this a long time together. We've heard all kinds of advice from all kinds of people.
It's true.
Everybody that doesn't do it knows the way you should be doing it.
They always want to tell you what to do.
Now, I just want to know, did you ever get that piece of advice that you have secretly tattooed on you? Like, I'll never forget that. Like, that right there actually played out. I use that more in my life than trigonometry or calculus, whatever bullshit fractions they were trying to teach us in high school.
The best
that piece of information.
Piece of advice.
Oh man, I can't even remember because it's every day, man. I'll be at 7-Eleven, like buying an energy drink or something, and just
right.
be BSing with the guy selling me like lottery tickets and an energy drink, and he's like, oh, you know what you should do? So everyone's got a case of the you should do.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing.
I'm just,
Oh man,
I'm sure you guys had it too.
Absolutely.
All the friends that aren't doing anything, the family members that aren't even in entertainment. I mean. So
it's always the ones who don't know that have the biggest opinions on what you need to do. And let me tell you how to do this. You're like, oh, geez, thanks for that.
Right, while you sit there and don't do anything.
It's all like, here we go.
I got you.
I don't really think that there's one piece of advice that I really follow and can't forget. I mean, I just try to stay humble,
That's pretty much one of the best ones.
You know what's going to happen right now, Chris? I'm going to give you that thing. I'm going to tell you something right now.
Oh, here we go.
For you and all of our listeners.
Here it is.
Love is overrated. Happiness is everything. You remember that, you stay true to that, and you will be a happy man for the rest of your life. I promise you that.
Yes!
I got you.
That was something
now,
that was
set
deep.
you up with a tattooist that will be showing up.
He's not getting this tattooed on him.
Around 4:30 our time.
Oh my God, number 4. Listen, at Ashtrays and Action Figures, we always talk toys, superheroes, and all that kind of shit. So this is my 2-part question. 1, were you into that kind of shit growing up? And if you were, what was your favorite toy line, series, show? Everything had a toy attached to a television show Saturday morning. I know you're the young motherfucker. You remember Saturday morning cartoons, right?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
He's like, yes, from what I understand from you
Right,
two.
he was Saved by the Bell and like, son of a bitch.
God damn it. No, but so what'd you grow up with as a kid? Like, what was your favorite shit? Were you into superheroes and that kind of shit?
I really was. I mean, I liked you know, like Masters of the Universe. I can remember that.
That's badass. Yes.
I don't really remember a lot of like superheroes from back then. I mean, obviously the usual like Spider-Man, Batman, stuff
totally.
like that.
Masters of the Universe will totally be accepted as superheroes because it's just from that super mythos. I mean, he is He-Man.
Right.
Pretty much, he is the man who is he.
Right. Now, as a young
Yeah.
child watching such a show, could you
Right.
pick up on all the homoerotic tendencies on the show? Like, did you were like, man, I don't know, dude.
He gives me this shit all the time because he knows
There's
I'm
a lot of
big Skeletor
ambiguously
fan.
gay duo came from He-Man.
It's well, no,
It did.
that was from Batman and Robin, which makes me even worse because that's my favorite shit. So I'm just like screwed in this whole analogy, no matter how you fucking paint it.
Now you like
Fuck.
the superheroes. You like He-Man. Did you collect toys?
Yeah.
Anything like that? Have any super hobbies?
Yeah. I collected toys, but then I got into like, I'd say, out of the superhero thing and more into just Hot Wheels. And I used to like
That's
smash
what's
the
up.
cars with hammers and imagine they got in a car crash.
Nice.
I might have been a demented child. Yeah,
The
I
fucking
was out
awesomeness that we would do as children.
Right, that works though. We used
Yeah.
to blow shit up like that.
Yeah.
Your weird aunt got you this like $2 model. You're like, I'm gonna put it together strictly to destroy this thing. Then I'm gonna put it back in a
Yeah,
bag.
right.
I'm gonna put it back in the box, and I'm gonna mail it back to her and tell her, thank you, aunt, whatever your weird name is.
Fuck yeah. Okay, look, it's time for number 5. We understand your time is precious and we got places to be and stuff to do too. So look, every time, everyone, marry, fuck, kill. It's the 5th thing we do every time we do 5 questions with a superstar. We're going to give you 3 names of 3 female entities, whether living, past, dead, whatever. This is all fictitious. Monoxide, if you would be so kind.
3 selections
Here's your first selection.
for Mary Fuck Kill.
Yes.
Lita Ford.
Yep.
I like that.
That's pretty, yeah.
The Butcher
Yeah.
Babies.
Yeah.
Then they come together, the Butcher Babies.
It's a benefit. It keeps on giving all year round.
And Mrs. Fields.
Yes. Okay, now
Wait,
which-
what was the last one?
Mrs. Fields, the cookie lady.
Oh man, this is Fields.
you got to marry one, you got to fuck one, and then essentially one has to be killed by your doing. I don't envy
I'd
you now,
probably-
sir.
I'd probably marry the Butcher Babies.
Okay.
Because because Carla and Heidi, you get the package deal.
Yes,
Again,
yes.
that's fuck kill. Probably kill Mrs. Fields because she's gonna spend all her time in the kitchen.
Right, trying to fatten you up,
Trying
get
to
your
get-
cholesterol all high and
Right,
shit. Now
right.
you're on a low cholesterol diet. You got to eat multi-grain bread. You can't even touch the shit that you love. There's no cheese on anything.
What are you going to do?
Yes. She'd be nagging me the whole time. You know?
Right.
She'd be
She's
like, I gotta
dead.
make some cookies. Get out of here.
And for all we know, she's a fucking 240-year-old woman.
So you are, by default, you're saying that Lita Force is going to kiss you once, kiss you twice, and you're going to fuck her deadly.
Right.
Let's go with that. Why not? Let's
right,
keep
fair
it
enough.
interesting. Yeah.
Come on, she could
Let's
still
do
get
that.
it wet. I'd say that. If I saw Lita out somewhere, I'd buy her a drink.
I seen Lita
I'm
recently.
taking a shot.
And she was looking pretty good for her age. She
Right.
could still get it wet, I would assume.
Yeah, she's a great little woman.
I would like to hope for her sake. Jesus Christ, that's our time. We want to thank you, Chris Coma, for stopping by and putting it down with us here on Ashtrays and Action Figures, man.
Thank you, brother.
No worries. Pleasure talking with you guys.
All right,
Hey,
don't
all right.
forget that tattoo is going to be there about 4:30.
Don't worry about that, Chris. He's not going to get you tatted. I promise.
Love is overrated. Happiness is everything.
Yes.
We'll be right
Got it.
back after this on Ashtrays and Action Figures.